Seacrest.
My fingers are cold. It's cold outside.
Calm down, it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know how you get on a Tuesday.
Tuesday, March 6, 2018. Good morning.
Hi, sexy voice.
Hi.
Doesn't he sound like Dylan from 90210 season 1? Right?
Hey, Brandon, want to cruise by the Peach Pit later and see Nate? No, but I feel great. I just have used my voice quite a bit over the last 4 days. And so now, as my last attempt to have any sexiness, I decided to do this.
Yeah, I like it. Well, but because, so not only were you covering the Academy Awards, and then we hosted the Academy Awards show that morning, which takes place at 6 a.m. LA time. You've also been working, dare I say, I want to say 26 hours a day on American Idol. I was there. I was there. So I witnessed what he does. It is, you're such a hard worker. I cannot put into words how good you are at what you do. And then you left there and went and did the radio show. And I kept saying, you need to, yesterday I said, you need to rest your voice. And he goes, I've got to go do the radio show. And then I put out an open audition in the middle of the theater, the Dolby Theater. At the
Who wants to host a radio show today, she said.
Yeah, they've got a lot of offers.
They got a lot of people. Well, by the way, we're just going to tease it today. Yeah. But Kelly did come to Idol. She did go before the judges, and she did sing. And Friday, it will all be revealed.
All I'm going to say is, you're welcome that I'm still here today. I don't want to give away what happened. I'm just going to say that there may or may not be any living with me very soon.
I have to tell you a very funny story, and I'm going to tell you now because you might hear about it later.
Okay.
And if America's here, great.
Great, okay. Is this a secret story?
Well,
yeah.
It's just a little embarrassing.
Oh, good, I love embarrassing.
So this morning, I had the doctor. The doctor was kind enough to come over, and at 6 o'clock in the morning, there was a knock on the door, and I answered the door, and I said, Donna Karen is at my door. It's a mink coat, and she was dressed in a dress, and I thought Donna Karen was at my door. I don't know Donna Karen, but I thought, oh my gosh, she's at my house.
What a New York moment.
Right.
DKNY, welcoming me
to the city.
Right.
That's so nice. It turns out it was the ear, nose, and throat specialist.
Yes.
Who knows you?
The ear, nose, and throat.
It's the one, right?
She is the Dr. Corvin.
Dr. Corvin.
She is the doyen of the ear, nose, and throat community in the city. And she's seen my children. She's seen me. Because
she told me, yeah.
If you work on TV and you lose your voice, you need to get your voice back. I know there's people here like, really, Kelly, you need to get your voice back? But yes.
So she told me she knew you.
I wish you'd been to her office so you could, she's the greatest.
Well, it was so early because I had to get here, and she wanted to see, because I said, oh, I don't feel well. I don't feel bad. She said, I wanted to just make sure there's no damage to your vocal cords.
Yes.
So here's the problem. To check that out, to investigate damage, she's got to stick a spatula with a mirror on it into the back of my throat.
But it's fine.
It's not fine.
It's okay.
It's not. This is when it got rough. So she tried once and she said, say E. And I said, and she tried again. She said, no, say E. And I said,
She's going to be very upset that you're making all of those throat sounds.
I know, sorry.
You're undoing all of her good work.
All of her work. Yeah. So then she says, all right, I'm going to have to numb it. I said, well, numb what? She said, I'm going to have to numb the back of your throat so I can get the spatula with the mirror in there so I can take a look at the vocal cords. I said, well, will the numbingness wear off by the time I see Kelly Ripa? She said, no problem. So she takes a can with the straw on it, like WD-40.
It's amazing, isn't it?
That you got to get right on the hinge, and sprays it. Well, now, I can't feel the back of my throat.
It's amazing, isn't it?
I don't know if it's because we flew last night or I ate late. She sticks the spatula into my throat. Again, I gag. Now I jump and I pass gas.
Oh. No. You did not pass gas.
I did.
You did?
It was a reflex. It was like when you sneeze and you do it. And in this moment, I'm trying to figure out acknowledge or not acknowledge. I chose the path of not acknowledge. And I started to think, she's gonna see you someday. She knows we know each other. Obviously, she might tell the story. So I'm telling you now, so you hear from me.
Can I just tell you, I love you even more now because that is like, because Ryan is so good. He's so amazing. He takes notes. He listens and pays attention. These are all like new concepts for us here. Like we all just like don't pay attention to each other and totally ignore each other. Gelman will say something very important to me in the middle of the Academy Awards show and walk away, and I turn to him and I go, what'd he say? Because I just have not been paying attention. The fact that you passed gas.
Oh, yeah.
It means that you are human and not AI, and I cannot believe it.
Well, yeah, it happened.
I'm so proud of you.
It wasn't just like a floating moment. It was you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it made a statement.
Was it like, could it have been confused with your foot slipping on?
I went through all of that in the split second of things I could cover it up with.
Yeah.
And it was just Donna, Karen, and I in the kitchen. So,
right.
I mean, there wasn't much to blame it on.
Yeah.
And then I started thinking, well, this has happened to people surely when they, you know, are getting a massage or making love or whatever it is that.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Hasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Because that had.
Yes. Listen. Let me tell you something here. I'm looking out in the crowd, and I can tell you with 100% accuracy, everybody here has passed gas. They're gonna lie and say, no, not me. Yes, you too.
Of course they have.
Yes. Anybody here not pass gas ever? Okay, there you go. Yeah, I saw you, sir, tried it. You attempted to clap your hands, and then your wife was like, you are a liar.
I think it was because we flew back late last night, and I had the indigestion.
I think it's because you're a human being, and I am so proud of you. And guess what?
Yes.
Sometimes it just has to come out, especially if you're alarmed or jolted. You know what I mean? Like, it happens.
I'm afraid of that spatula.
It happens. During commercial break, I'll tell you my gas passing story. I've told it before, but it's too long.
And then when we come back, I'll tell you.
It's too long. I've said it on the air, but it's too long and drawn out of a story. But, so it was very exciting seeing all of the celebrities backstage at the Academy Awards, and like getting to see you was so fun. And Mark and I had a 24-hour date together, which really was so nice because Vancouver is on the west coast of Canada, and he flew to California so that we could see each other. And we had our very first ever red carpet date where everybody else was sort of posing for photos and you know, doing interviews and stuff, and we were just holding hands.
It was
and he was
very
like,
sweet.
He was like, you look so beautiful. And I was like, I'm wearing all the makeup and a partial wig and hair extensions. He's like, you look great. Because I was like, we were just like in all the stuff. And I was like, how's the show? He's like, how are the kids? What, you know, and we're talking about SATs. We were talking about crazy stuff like a married couple would do at a restaurant on the red carpet. It was so romantic. So my daughter says to me, right before we leave, she says, send me a picture. And I send her a picture. She's like, okay, but don't smile like that, though. T-H-O. Don't smile like that, though. I go, smile like what? With my teeth? She's like, you always look too happy to be there. You always look like, you know, like way too happy. She's like, do what Dad does. Like, Dad just like looks at the camera. You always look way too happy. So they say to us, we go to E, we talk to you, and then at the end, there's the glam bot, which I didn't even know. I just thought you guys just slowed down the camera.
Right,
I didn't realize that that was a whole thing.
It's an apparatus. It's a life-size apparatus.
It's a crane, and it's like, you know that thing they take your x-rays with at the dentist? That's what it looks like, only it's really fast.
Yeah, that's right.
The man says to me, you have 1 second And I go, oh, I want to whip my train around, because I had a big bow and a train, like big. And he goes, you have 1 second to do it. And I go, okay, I'm going to do it.
It gets the image just in a second.
And it goes like this. This is how fast it goes.
Yeah.
And that's it. But then they slow it down really slow, right? So I stand up, and Mark goes, what do I do? And the man says, and I'm sorry I'm calling him the man, we didn't really like Francois. We didn't really meet and shake hands. I didn't, you know.
Francois.
Mark says, what do I do? And he goes, you just stand there. So I turn around and I go like this, and I go like that really fast, and I go, oh my God, I did it. And I'm so excited, okay? So we have the footage here.
Thank God.
Would you like to see? Can you see it?
Let's see.
Can everybody see it? Look at the world's longest smile, showing all the teeth.
Is that moving?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see the picture.
I am slowly moving, and what I'm saying is, I did it! And he, of course, is doing this.
Yeah, what is that? He's got the piercing. Look at that.
Right. So not only do I look...
It's James Bond.
I look way too happy to be there, just like my daughter told me not to, but I totally didn't even get the train on TV. The only evidence that I have a train is that I'm holding it in my hand.
I can see your face with the look of glory on your face that you made the turn.
So proud of myself, and I was like, and I wasn't too happy, and Lola's gonna be. Now I'll never get discovered.
You know, and Mark, I mean, even you know, I didn't even hear the words coming out of his mouth. He looked so good.
I thought the two of you looked so handsome, and I thought you almost looked related.
Well,
because you were clearly both using the same self-tanner.
Yeah. I didn't know it comes with sparkles. I was like, who put this stuff on me? But no, I'm so happy you guys saw each other. Thanks for coming by to say hi. But he walks off a plane with no sleep, and he looks like 007. It's quite frustrating.
But he knows how to. I mean, clearly he knows how to.
He knows how to pose.
Right. He knows how to do that.
He's a glam bot himself.
I don't know how to do that.
No,
I look, and my daughter is right, and that was slow motion evidence that my daughter, and by the way, if you tell her I said this, I'll say you were all drunk. But she's right. She's right. The knowledge of a 16-year-old, they never steer you wrong.
And the candor.
She was right.
Yeah.
I looked at myself and I was like, I'm a life support system for happy teeth.
But she lives her life through the narrative of images on Instagram, so she knows exactly how to do it.
Exactly where. Yeah.
I have to I know we've got to get going, but I'm kind of excited about snow tomorrow because I haven't been here. I haven't been in town. There's going to be snow.
You're so excited.
I'm so excited. I know. You know, it can be dangerous in places, but in the city, I'm kind of excited. So I'm thinking if there's snow, they say 6 inches or so in the city. So I might walk to work.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful walk. And I highly recommend it because you won't be able to get here any other way.
And Gelman says in the dressing room, he says, yeah, you know, you got to put on your gear and you come over. And he says, you know, some of the staff is staying in hotels nearby. He looks up and he goes, you know, the essential staff.
Just the essential staff.
Well,
I was like, there's 4 people that work here. Who's the non-essential staff?
Who's the non-essential staff? Where does
Would that be us?
Exist?
Are we the non-essentials? Guess what? I can't wait for you to experience your first snow day audience because what happens is...
They have hot chocolate and toast?
No. Nobody is here. So what you'll be staring at are 4 interns.
Oh.
And like... People that answer the phones here are standing here like, I've got so much work to do. Really wasting my time here. You're gonna love it. It's really fun.
Well,
my daughter can't wait because she's already decided that it's a snow day. Because I said, you know, we have because I was gone for a weekend, and a weekend when you have teenagers, especially one applying to, not applying, but one that is starting the college process, you know, taking the SATs and touring colleges, it's like 24 hours is like 7 weeks. So it was like I was gone for a year and a half, just being gone for 2 days. So I said to her, did you do this, this, and this? And she goes, I don't have to worry about it because we're having a snow day and it's fine. And I was like, oh, are you calling a snow? I did not know you were a meteorologist. She's like, everybody knows They've been talking about it.
I think this one's going to happen.
I hope you're right.
I think this one's coming.
For her sake.
All right, so today, one of my good friends, a super talented guy, and he is one of the new judges on American Idol, Luke Bryan, is here. You saw him over the weekend.
I sure did. I saw him over the weekend, and more importantly, he saw me. And he saw something he had never seen before. Yeah. For sure.
They're calling it a first.
It is a first. I believe it's a TV first. Also, Jussie Smollett is here, our very good album. It's a very talented show today. It's super talented.
And we're going to announce the winner of the $5,000 grand prize in Live's Predict the Winners contest. So.
And we will also see behind the scenes from our Oscars post-show and everything that happened backstage. Because when we rent false hair and false eyelashes and a gown, we make the most out of it.
That's right.
You'll be looking at Oscar clips for the next week, so buckle up, everybody.
It's time for Snow Way Travel Trivia. Here we go. There he is. That's Ron Myers from Baltimore, Maryland. I feel like, Ron, you knew that song, you choreographed those moves to that song, and we appreciate it.
Yep.
Looking good. Looking good.
Who are we calling?
This
Cecilia.
Is Cecilia.
From
Easley, South Carolina.
That sounds nice, doesn't it?
You wake up and you're in Easley.
Easley.
Let's see.
Oh,
Let's see if she's
gosh,
watching.
we still have these things on it. We have the emojis still.
Changing soon.
Changing soon?
Yeah, trivia coming up soon.
New trivia is coming. Oh, yeah. Big T's, new trivia is coming.
You know what new trivia means? It's the
Same old
as the
trivia.
Old trivia.
No, different, way different.
Oh, boy.
Have you ever had the privilege of sitting in a new trivia naming meeting?
I like to avoid all meetings.
Yeah, well...
All right, we're trying...
Michelle, we're going to call Michelle from Noonan, Georgia. What happens in these... What happens in the meetings?
Hi. Yeah.
Love you, too.
Your countryman is here.
Yeah, but same state, Georgia. And our Georgia boy, Luke. In Louisville.
Guys, we're trying to hear if she answers the phone.
Is that Michelle? This is Michelle.
Yeah, it's still raining, huh? We're almost...
We've got to change the caller ID. It says something wrong, I know.
Oh.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, is Michelle with 2 L's there?
Hi, Ryan. How you doing?
Hey, good morning.
Michelle, I didn't think you'd recognize Ryan with his sexy voice.
No, I'm on the phone. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you. We hear you. We hear. What do you do?
Hi, how you doing?
Good, good. What do you do in Noonan, Georgia?
I'm retired.
Oh, that's great. Okay. Is this a picture of? Where are you? We're looking at a photograph of you. It looks like you're in the city.
Yes, I'm in Denver. I'm in Denver.
Oh,
good.
wow. All right. Well, listen, Michelle, we're going to spin the wheel and see what you're playing for, okay?
Here we go. What do we have, Cal?
This is a great prize. The Veranda Resort and Spa in Antigua. Ooh. 7 days. 6 nights, all inclusive. This trip is provided in part by Priceline. It's a prize valued at $7,400. You have 20 seconds and only one guess, Michelle. Good luck.
Okay.
Here we go. On yesterday's show, I talked with Jimmy Kimmel. What did Jimmy say he cooked the morning of the Oscars? What did he make in the morning?
What did he make the morning of the Oscars?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, in the kitchen. He cooked these, he made them, and then they were eaten. Very cute.
He made
Guess, quick! Guess! Ah, it's too late. Yeah. It's pancakes. He made pancakes. He'd make pancakes, Oscar pancakes for his daughter. So. Sorry about that.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
You're still going to get a great prize, Michelle. You and a lucky member of our studio audience will each receive a $500 appliance package from Cuisinart. So please pick a number between 1 and 235.
Okay, I'm picking. Yes, I'm okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we're here.
Okay. Number 60.
You made someone very happy, Michelle. Have a great day, all right? Thanks for watching us. We'll be right back with Luke Bryan.
Still ahead on Live from the series Empire, Jussie Smollett. We'll open up Kelly and Ryan's inbox.
I'm Entertainer of the Year and one of the judges on the highly anticipated return of American Idol. Please welcome country superstar Luke Bryan.
How are you?
See you, man. Welcome.
I mean, Luke, you are so beloved.
This is the wake up I needed right here. What's up?
Well, he is a fellow Georgia boy. We were talking about that
That's
from
right.
Leesburg.
Yes.
Leesburg, Georgia.
One of your neighbors won our trivia prize. Yeah.
Where are you from?
Georgia.
I love it. Dawson? Dalton, carpet outlet
Carpet
king.
capital of the world.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that true?
Wait, is it Dalton or Dawson? One of them is the carpet capital of the world. Dalton, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but when you get to your town, there's a sign up.
Yes.
It says home of.
Yes, me.
Yeah. Oh, that's
And then once I got famous, everybody else started getting famous.
How come Philip Phillips is down there?
Well,
like
because
they added him later.
They added him
Because
later.
down there in our county, the sign budget's a little, they couldn't go reprint the sign, so they just, they put up. But it was funny. Once I started having success, then Buster Posey, who's, you know, MLB player and multi-time All-Star, he's doing great, and he's from there. And then Philip Phillips wins American Idol.
But how about the irony? He wins Idol.
I know.
You
Now
come back, now you're a judge on Idol
Now
from
I'm
the same
judging,
town.
so
That's
it's
great.
pretty crazy stuff.
Have the two of you spoken about that?
Yeah, you know, Philip and I, we've spoken many times, certainly since he won Idol. And then we were together. We went out to dinner during the CMT Awards last summer, and we got to, but at the time I was kind of still in negotiations with Idol. And it took like 2 days. I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Now my 2-day Idol negotiation. No, but yeah, he's great, and he's still out there touring, and he's a great guy.
I heard the most interesting thing about you, that you grew up on a peanut farm, and you were like working for your dad.
Yeah,
peanut farming, which to me sounds like a dream job.
Yeah, well, you might want to rethink that dream. I'm kind of loving the Idol gig, you know, sitting in the air conditioning, you know, but yeah, my dad, he owns a peanut mill.
Mill.
So.
Okay, so what's the difference between, is that where they put the peanuts?
So you get the peanuts out of the field.
Yeah.
And then they're put on wagons.
Yeah.
And then you tow them down the road to our peanut mill.
To the mill. And then the mill does it.
We're the first process. So we get the peanuts cleaned, dried, and ready to go to the shelling plant. So
was it on the land? Was it at the mill? Was it in the truck?
Everywhere, and it was dusty.
Where did you decide you wanted to be in music? Which stage along the way?
After I unloaded my umpteenth thousand peanut truck, and you know, when you unload dusty peanuts, it's like a hairdryer of dust, you know, for 2 months in your face. I was like,
but they're delicious.
They are, and yet I still, after all that, I still love peanut butter sandwiches.
There you go.
And honey and all that.
There's something else There's something else I discovered on Saturday night. We were shooting Idol till late into the night. I discovered what else he loves. You're going to find out what it is right after the break.
We're back with Luke Bryan, one of the judges of American Idol. I'm so looking forward to this show. I can't even explain it to you. It is the most exciting thing to me. How did you, though, take us back? So we're going to go back to the peanut farm for a second. Did you hum? Were you humming a song? Did somebody hear you? Did somebody say, you've got a great voice, you should get into singing? Like, how did you develop a love for music?
Well, it was, you know, for my family and being in a small town, South Georgia town, it was always just country music on our radio.
Right.
And anytime we were in our cars, it stayed locked on country radio. So you just start listening to the radio stations, and then Michael Jackson comes into your life, and you start moonwalking all through the house, and then I had an older brother and older sister that loved all kind of music, and it wasn't like my mother was, you know, a musician. Nobody was really a musician, but when country really started booming in the early '90s, I started playing guitar, and when you start playing guitar, you start singing for people, and then people start going, hey, he sounds pretty good, and then you start a band, and next thing you know, you're on the path to doing all this stuff.
To superstardom and
hopefully,
to selling out stadiums.
Right.
But you did a production in high school, right?
Yes.
What role did you play?
Well, yeah, that was one of the steps too. During my senior year of high school, you know, I had all my credits for high school, and I didn't go do a bunch of AP classes or whatever. I just decided to take, you know, woodworking and shop.
You were smart.
So I did drama. I did drama, and I need that skinny body back. That's what I need. What we did,
your co-star was really helping herself there, wasn't she?
Kind of handsy, huh? But what's funny is, so yeah, I just walked into this drama class, and when I started singing in drama, my drama teacher was like, all right, we gotta put this boy on stage. And so I did several, you know, one-act plays, and then we did Annie, Get Your Gun. And it was you know, you don't know at the time when you're doing that stuff that it's setting you up to be prepared for. Yeah, and you know, I learned a lot of the ropes of show business, being a 18-year-old kid putting those shows on. So it was a fun moment. At some point I'll go back to theater. No, probably not. I'll stick with the old.
Sunday Idol is back. We'll be right back with Luke Bryan talking about it. It's a great story. What?
Oh, is it getting you?
You all right? Wait, and the music crawling in?
Yes, because I love this show
Look at you.
so much.
She's already on the ride.
It reminds me of what you said to me when I auditioned.
Yes, it was. It was.
You know,
totally that emotion.
I swear, I gotta tell you, I love this show so much, and it really, like, it's those moments that just get to me.
Yeah, the backstories of that's what Idol is about, the backstory, telling the story. And that particular kid there, that's Dennis, and he's doing unbelievable. And to watch them, what's amazing is to watch their struggle before they get to Idol, but then to watch them. I mean, me and Lionel and Katie, we almost send them home, and then they'll do one little thing, and they'll get back in there, and they don't realize how close their fate is. Yeah, and I mean, I have chill bumps. Like, I get chill bumps talking about it when you truly see, like, the back, because I'm like, I still can't even believe I'm backstage moving the puzzle pieces around. And then when you can look at the people and you're cheering for them, and they don't even know how close they come. And now they're like in the top 14 from 9,000 auditions. It's pretty
You guys,
pretty
you
amazing.
found incredible talent to bring back for America's Vote, which will come soon. And when you watch on Sunday, you see the judges at their chairs. I want you to think about this. Katie has a snack bar.
A snack bar?
Right behind her back.
Behind her is a
She
snack.
has snack. What is she?
She's like the snack ninja. She's like.
Yeah, she had
and
little
then
Cheez-Its and
Cheez-Its, fruit snacks.
All kinds of. It's like the snack bar of the swim meet.
Like toddler snacks.
And then
like
she'll she'll do like Cool Ranch Doritos, and you know how that does your breath.
Right.
Like you have to wear that breath off.
Yeah.
With Cool Ranch.
So
Doritos.
Saturday night, I walk over. We've been working for many, many hours, and I saw Luke had a thermos of what looked like coffee, and I was like, yeah, man, I should get some coffee too. It's been a long day. And then he opened it up, and you do the rest.
I had a beer, one beer. I figure all my fans drink beer and listen to me. I figured I could sit back, have a beer.
Why not?
Watch some contestants. Sharpens.
Does Lionel have anything? Does Lionel have anything?
Lionel
has a fan. Didn't he have a fan?
Yeah, he has a fan. And he just sips on awesomeness all day.
I thought you meant like a fan, like a person like, I love you,
yes.
Lionel.
American Idol premieres its first season on ABC. Sunday, March 11th, 8 p.m. And Luke Bryan going out on his current album tour, What Makes You Country, performing at iconic stadiums all over the place and Australia. Go see him live. We'll be right back.
Tell me everything. Tell me all of it.
I'm very Lucy Ricardo when I meet the people that I love. So I went in there, and I had met her briefly before, but you know, with my little sister Journey, and it was before I was known.
No,
right.
Whatever. So we got like special treatment. We went backstage, hanging with Johnny Gill, and then my, come on
rub me
now.
the right way.
Right, exactly. So then I went into the room, and it's literally like a gust of wind, and she turns around, and there she is, and it's literally like a gust of wind, like a goddess.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "It's so nice to meet you." And I was like, "I love you." And she's like, "Oh, I love you too. Thank you so much." And I was like, "No, I love you." Such a loser.
Yeah.
And then I started feeling uncomfortable. I felt weird, and I ended up being like this. I was like, okay. It was like this weird silence, and I'm like, okay, well,
thank you.
Bless you.
You did that. Did you dumb it?
I was such a loser.
Yeah, don't dumb
it. And then her photographer was like, "Do you want a picture?" And then I was silent, and she's like, "Only if you want to."
Yeah, of course I want to. I just
and I like my voice squeaked like Peter Brady, like a pubescent kid. But it was great. I got my picture. I posted it for Janet Jackson Appreciation Day on Super Bowl Sunday, so it was all good.
It's amazing.
I love her.
Amazing.
I love her.
So tell us about this debut album of yours. Congratulations. That's big time, man.
Thank you so much. Some of my music.
You've been working on this for a long time.
Yeah.
How long have you been working on it?
Since before Empire, because I started recording my album, and then when I got Empire, kind of everything had to be pulled down. And I don't stress over that because it gave me a platform that was just unbelievable.
Did you go back and re-record things?
Yeah, definitely. And it wasn't only, you know, a lot of the songs that were supposed to be on my album actually went for Empire. Like I Want to Love You and Hemingway and All of the Above. Those were all songs that I had written and recorded before the show. But I just went and I did it myself. It's all fully funded. It's completely independent, and I own my masters. It's all of that good stuff.
That's major.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just about recording. You know, it's about the songwriting. I just learned this from watching American Idol.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Lionel Richie will tell you all about it.
Lionel Richie will tell you.
He's got them all. We'll be right back with Jussie talking about Empire after the break. Stay on.
Tomorrow on Live, the new series, Life Sentence, Lucy Hale.
That does it all.
You do it all, and I want to, so before we talk about Empire, I want to understand, why is your family so talented? What is it? Your entire family is talented.
Well, thank you so much. I guess it's my mom.
Your mom?
She's very talented, and she's
so she just had it all in her and just gave it, she gave all bits.
You know, we didn't have a lot growing up, you know, and I always say she's like chocolate Fraulein Maria, you know what I'm saying, from The Sound of Music, where, you know, but very stern.
No, I understood what you meant.
But we had...
Everybody's like, wait, okay, got it.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, got it.
No, she just we really worked hard, and we didn't have a lot growing up. We didn't have a lot of money or anything like that. And to keep us out of trouble, we sang, we danced, we did all of that stuff. And it wasn't for the business, per se. It was really just to kind of keep us by her hip, you know what I'm saying? So that we didn't get in trouble. And it worked, because we didn't.
But you say you didn't have a lot, but you truly had everything you need.
You had everything.
You had everything you need, right?
Exactly.
Inside of you to do all of this.
Exactly.
And you're directing now
I'm
on
directing
Empire.
I directed an episode of Empire that's coming up in May. Yeah. I got to direct some of just the greatest actors. I mean, aside from the obvious of Terrence and Taraji and the entire amazing cast, but Alfre Woodard has joined as Cookie's mom. Forrest Whitaker, I got to direct him, and I wrapped my episode 4 years to the day that I booked Empire. So it's just like everything just goes full circle all the time.
It really does.
Yeah,
Maybe he can rub off on us.
I mean,
the
Brian, Kelly, I think y'all were doing all right.
The talent. The talent's
I think y'all were doing all right.
Yeah.
So
we're
good.
just missing that
We're
talent
missing the
component.
talent thing?
Yeah.
What do you play? Nothing. What do you sing? Nothing.
I mean, you must sing something at this point, Ryan. Like, the singers had to have rubbed off on you, bro.
No. He is, let me tell you something. He's an amazing singer, and I will direct you to your Instagram. You posted a video. He sang Hello with Lionel Richie that was incredible. And
seriously?
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
If you need an opening act for your
I got you, kid.
I'm not kidding.
I got you.
Jussie's debut album.
Yes, debut album. Some of my music is in stores now. And, wait, you have the cookbook coming out, when?
The Family Table. It's up for pre-order right now. April 24th.
And Empire returns March 28th, 8 p.m. on Fox. Jussie Smollett, everybody.
Coming up next, we'll announce the winner. We'll announce the winner of our contest. Be right back.
Try going to our website, kellyandryan.com, for more information.
That was a lot of people.
That was behind the scenes at the Oscars.
I mean, at a certain point, they were tag teaming and coming in and out, and I was like, who are you? What are you doing?
So we're going to see all of our, we didn't have time today, we're going to see all of the behind-the-scenes action tomorrow on the show.
That's right, correct. So tune in tomorrow to see all of our behind-the-scenes stuff. And now we're going to announce, right? It's the moment we've all been waiting for.
We partner with White Cloud for this year's Predict the Winners ballot contest.
Now that the Oscars have been handed out and the ballots have been counted, it's time to announce the winner of our $5,000 cash prize, who is selected from a pool of the highest correct answers.
And the winner is Keith Dudzik of Chicago. Keith! Yes! We'll be right back with the inbox there.
Live Predict the Winners ballot contest is brought to you by White Cloud, who knows the importance of being red carpet worthy. Check out these amazing red carpet dresses made with White Cloud bath tissue. So soft yet durable, you'll love the feel of it too. Visit Live's website to learn more and save $3 on any White Cloud product.
Here we go. We're back.
Thanks for that. That was abrupt. Hi, everybody.
We're just
so listen,
stories.
I had talked about this before. Hi. Hey, come on in. And, anybody else?
The show starts an hour before you got here. Anyway,
I had talked about Ryan's amazing voice. Did we get the video of Ryan singing with Lionel Richie?
Brace yourselves. Hello. Is it me you're looking for?
I mean, okay.
I have to say, Kelly thinks that's an act of war because I dropped that Friday night and she auditioned on Saturday for the show.
I mean, can you imagine? All right, okay. Now, again, I do have the voice of an angel. That is not disputed. But imagine, like, you know you have to audition for American Idol in front of Lionel and Luke and Katie, and then Friday night at, like, 1 in the morning, Ryan puts that video out? I was like, oh, it's on.
You kept it short. Hey, tomorrow The Bachelor and his lady are here.
And